What's going on, cinema fans? Welcome back to another Daredevil Born Again after show. I do want to apologize. We didn't do a live stream last week for episode 7, but for this live stream, we'll be talking about episode 7 and the new episode 8. Um, so before we start, I want to share this to the bros. I'm gonna lay down some new rules for these live stream after shows because the past couple of live shows have kind of been kind of crazy. So, let me try to share it to everyone I can. Let's see. Can't find everyone, but anyway. Okay, so first things first. So going forward with these like after show live streams, like for Daredevil, but I also plan on doing a live stream after show for Thunderbolts. So stay tuned for that. Here we go. We got guy and Film Fanatics. But
Hey,
hey, so
can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. So
What?
you hear me?
There's a bit of an echo going on.
For me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't hear you.
I like that.
Try. Can you hear us, Frog Guy? Hello? Can you hear me?
All
Alright, so I'm trying to remember what I was just saying. Going forward for after show live streams, because I'll be doing it for Thunderbolts as well and other stuff like Fantastic Four, Superman and all, and Ironheart. So going forward, live stream wise, I'm only having people I know as guests, mutuals or friends or whatnot. I used to do the live guest stuff, but from past experiences, it just not have been working out. So going forward, I won't be doing that. So unless I know you and we're mutuals, or if one of my other mutuals can vouch for you, I will not have any other guests besides people I know, friends, and whatnot. So that's the rules going forward. Anyway, so let's get into it. Episode 7 and 8. What do y'all think?
Okay.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
So I know this is off topic, but you mentioned Thunderbolts. I'm not going to be able to see that till that Friday.
What, that opening day?
Yeah, because me and a coworker and Brandon, we were planning to go see that. So, and the coworker is still in school. So,
Well, I plan on doing the after show, not that night. I'm doing it opening day, or I'm thinking about doing it next week, the week after, like Monday. So I'm going to give some time so people can see it. Because I'm not going to do it opening night, because then not a lot of people have seen it or are going to see it, and it would be pointless to do a live after show during that time.
okay.
So you're good. You should be good to join. So, but yeah. So anyway, episode. Okay, before we go forward, let's just address episode 7. Episode 7. What do y'all think about episode 7?
I love the end.
I haven't written down my rankings yet, but it was an amazing episode. Fight choreography, so awesome.
Hold on, man. You might have to exit out and come back in.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that film?
You're going to have to exit out.
For me.
Yeah, you're going to have to. Hold on. You're going to have to disconnect and come back.
Okay.
I got you. But anyway, episode 7. I love the bullseye fight between him and Matt. I know some people have been having some issues because there's a lot of cuts in that fight. It didn't really bother me as much. It did feel like some of the episode was cut from, from the original vision of the show, and then the new vision of the new people behind it. But, which is great. We talk about that episode, because when we go into the new episode, it's way different. You can feel the change. You can feel, you know, that the new writers and new people behind it, which were the Loki people, there's, we're back to the episode one thing, where it felt like more of the original Daredevil show. So, but what?
Sorry, I was just doing echo.
Are you on your headset?
So what I'm gonna do is, sorry, this echo distracted me. I'm gonna disconnect from the live stream and try to film inside, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try being back soon.
Okay. Anyway, what's up? Hey, what's up, man? What's up? Haven't seen you in a minute. How you been?
We're still talking about 7 or 8.
All right. So, just what's your final thoughts on episode 7? I feel bad we didn't talk about that last week, but
well, the fight between Daredevil and Hughes, I thought was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going now. What's going on?
You're echoing?
Well, I can hear myself.
Are you on a headset or something?
No, I'm just on my regular phone.
Huh. Wait, am I on speaker?
No.
Okay. Are you good now?
Hello?
Oh my God. Okay, so Daredevil Born Again, episode 7. I loved. Muse was great. The Muse fight was great. And, again, I felt like there were parts and pieces that were cut together. But overall, I loved episode 7. That's it. I give it like a 7 out of 10. But so episode 8, the new episode. I absolutely loved it. It honestly felt like the original Daredevil show, but with its own flavor at the same time. I love what they did with it. Again, the contrast, the contrast between, Kingpin and Daredevil, and then finally entwine with their true nature of him being Kingpin and Matt being Daredevil. But also, I love that little exchange that he has with Heather, his girlfriend, kind of like reminiscing to that conversation that Matt and Karen had when Karen was kind of defending Punisher, or trying to compare Daredevil and Punisher, how they're kind of the same, and then Matt will make that argument that they're not the same and whatnot. I thought that was pretty cool and whatnot. So, your thoughts?
Well, it's a really good episode. Don't get me wrong, but the only thing I didn't like about it is that he didn't have any scenes within his suit.
Yeah, but they're building towards that. Like, they have to build towards that and have to give. You can't just throw him in a suit and just be punchy and not give context,
Well, no. Like, I get what you're saying. I just thought it was coming at the end, and then all of a sudden he ends up taking a bullet for this. And it's ironic because they're head-to-head all the time. I don't know if they don't like each other or not, but
Who?
Disc and Matt.
What do you mean they don't like it? Did you not watch Daredevil season 1, 2, and 3?
I did.
Boy, how are you going to make that comment and say that? Come on now.
Okay, let's try this one more time. I think it's okay. Still a bit of echo. Yep, there's the echo. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. I'm just gonna write down what I like about the episode, and you guys are gonna like read out loud, so it's like not so hard of discussion. Okay, is that okay?
Yeah,
So like
definitely.
a jumbo talker.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully, this will work better for the finale.
Yeah. Does he really think I'm gonna do that?
No.
Okay. You know, I love the music. I love the action. I love the writing, man. I love what they did with this episode. I can definitely tell looking back on the other episodes, except for episode 1, that it definitely felt like, because they said they edited together what their original show was, and then what the new vision of the show was, and mushed it together to where it had a kind of a cohesive, somewhat great show, like season, made it work to piece it together. But you can definitely tell with this episode, because this episode and episode 9 are the newer episodes that were reshot in episode 1. So you can tell there's a difference between this episode and the other episodes, and I think it's a way big improvement. I think,
Yeah.
but I think we haven't seen Punisher comes back in episode 9. So does Karen and whatnot. You dig?
Yeah, I like they make it seem like it's such a big deal that Matt got shot. Like he was shot in the arm. That's what they'll put him in the hospital at most.
Well, they shot him right in the same spot that Foggy was.
It looked like he got shot in the arm.
No, he got shot in the area, the same area where Foggy was shot. It was kind of like that's why they did it.
Like a heart shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That it's the same as Foggy in a way. Which again, I don't think Foggy's dead. I keep trying to tell people he's not dead. And I called it too. I told everyone Vanessa hired Bullseye. I kept telling people, and everyone was like, no, nope. Turns out Vanessa did.
I said that for a guy.
Because, it's like everyone forgets that in season 3, we really truly got to see Vanessa's like darker side. Because she's the one that because if everyone forgets, she's the one that put out the hit order to kill Agent Medine in season 3. Remember that? Like, this ain't her first rodeo. I think she wanted. This is my theory. I think that she hired Bullseye to kill Foggy or unalive Foggy, so Matt would obviously think it's Kingpin because it's Bullseye. So and then Matt would go after Kingpin and possibly unalive him, and that would take Kingpin off the checkerboard, and also would take Matt off the checkerboard because after unaliving Kingpin, he would give up his Daredevil suit like he did when he thought he unalived Bullseye and whatnot. So she can become the new Kingpin, if you will. That's what I think happened. But shit didn't work out the way she wanted it to.
Yeah.
Fisk is going to be mad at Vanessa. So why would Fisk be... That's another thing. I don't understand how Fisk would be mad at Vanessa. If anything, he would be proud of her. I mean, it's Kingpin we're talking about here. What's your thoughts?
Me?
Well, who else am I talking to?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Well,
I honestly think that he's gonna be like, you have been doing stuff behind my back, all this, and not make it gets out, it's gonna make you look bad. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And who knows? I mean, Jessica's got to respect Matt for jumping in front of that bullet.
Right. No, he don't care. He's Kingpin.
Yeah, I said when I was watching, I was like, you're gonna catch him like that and then just run off, run away?
I mean, people keep forgetting, like, this is Kingpin. This dude cut a guy's head off with a car door.
Oh yeah, wasn't that season 1?
Yeah. Hey, I want to restart this live because now I'm getting reports that something's up with the thingamajogger, the internet.
Uh-oh.
So, are you hearing echoes from me?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll keep it going. If it shuts down, it shuts down. We'll drive until the wheels fall off. Just me and Lee. Well, y'all got some choppy internet. Like, damn.
Well, for me, I'm just hearing Fry Guy, when he was just like, yeah.
Come on now.
No, I was just, singing how he echoed.
Yeah. So you got anything else to add to the Daredevil Born Again episode 8?
I was wondering why did Matt smash in Bullseye's head?
Because he was pissed off.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever heard him say a cuss word. Like, well, actually, no, never mind.
I wonder. That's a good point though, because I wondered if, like, because right before he did that, he was saying, you're gonna have to free me in order for me, because he said that if you freed me, that I would tell you who hired me to kill Foggy. So I'm wondering if Matt did that on purpose, because Matt knows that Bullseye can use anything and just unalive people lethally. Like, he can use anything. So I'm wondering if he did that on purpose to free his tooth, so he could.
I was just about to say, the fucking tooth. Oh, my bad.
No, you're fine. So I'm wondering if that was intentional, or it was just Matt letting his rage get the best to him, so there was consequences to that. Like, he just got mad and smashed his head in, and then that gave Bullseye that free tooth to do what he wanted to do. Either way, it's excellent writing, I think, for sure.
Right.
Matt's girlfriend. You mean Heather, Fry Guy? Her name is Heather. Yeah, she was kind of getting on my nerves too, especially, like, it kind of shows that how much Matt has not shared anything of his past to Heather, because, like, she should know that, like, even without the Daredevil history, like, there's history between Matt and Kingpin already, like, as just them two alone. Like, because it was him, Foggy, and Karen that took down Kingpin in season 1, lawyer-wise, and there's such history behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing with superheroes in general. Like, I hated how she was like, Daredevil saved me, didn't save me, I saved myself. See, that's the thing. Like, even Spider-Man deals with that too. Like, people always not crediting the heroes like when they do all the good. Like J. Jonah Jameson, for perfect example. Like Spider-Man can save a bus of kids from Rhino, but then he'll be like, "Oh no, it was the public school system that saved the kids, not Spider-Man or the cops," you know. And it's the same thing. I was wondering if they were hinting at maybe possibly Heather and Kingpin being a thing, because the way like when Matt kind of gets control of like, well, he like dances with Vanessa, confronting her about what she did, and meanwhile Heather's with Kingpin, and the way they were just standing next to each other, it kind of gave off like they were in a relationship. If that makes any sense. Like they're kind of foreshadowing it.
What if this is on Vanessa? I mean, with Heather to get back at Vanessa for Adam.
Say what?
So what if this cheated on Vanessa with Heather to get back at Vanessa for Adam?
I mean, I could see maybe him leaving Vanessa and going with Heather, or maybe that'd be a thing in season 2. But I don't know.
So you don't snap Heather left.
Kingpin's never been known for the type of being a cheater. Like he's a very disgusting dude. Like he's a very evil person. But I have never seen him been in that situation. Kingpin's a narcissist. He'll do whatever he wants in his own way, and he'll truly think that everyone else is evil.
Oh, I've never seen him.
She most likely found out next episode with how Matt just jumped in front of. Well, you saw that Kingpin was about to reveal his secret to Heather. Yeah, I think season 2 is going to be wild.
How many episodes are left?
For season 1?
Yeah.
Next episode's the last episode.
I thought they were doing like the old 13.
No, that was the old vision. They were going to do 18, but now they split it up. So season 1's season 1 is 9 episodes, and season 2 is 8 episodes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's not a big deal.
Like it ended too.
I mean, the Penguin was 8 episodes. Or 9.
Yeah, but that's a limited series. That was a one-time thing.
I mean, even Tulsa King is like that.
Yeah, but they were originally I thought that it was going to be 13 episodes. Like the original Netflix show was.
Bro. We've been telling you it's 9 episodes. You were just late in the game, that's what it is.
Nah, I was just hoping.
You also hope to... Never mind. I'm not gonna lie. This live stream's kind of dry. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, what did you think about Vanessa on Adam?
I wasn't.
I saw it coming.
I wasn't surprised, to be honest with you. I mean, how do you walk away? How do you get out of that? Because if she chose to save him, then he would have killed her and that other dude. I'm like, it seemed like to me she did that, like she didn't want to kill him, but she did it for survival. I think she's trying to get away from Kingpin. All right, let's try this one more time. Hello? What in the... What the hell?
He's playing there.
I don't think he realized he hit request.
He was sorting space or something.
Yeah, because he said, I gotta go, guys. We'll have a better live stream next week. And then he said, that he was definitely... Yep. What the hell is wrong with these people? Shit!
Then again, there's no telling what he was doing. You heard a lot of rough.
Oh no, let's not paint that in our heads. Nah, let's not do that. Let's not paint that picture. Man, this has been a very, very enticing conversation about Daredevil Born Again. The new
I'm just trying to think about what else happened.
Well, you know what else you need to think about? Stop being a hoe. How about that?
Oh yeah, that's good on YouTube.
Oh yeah, it is going on YouTube.
Call me out. YouTube.
Well, I couldn't hear what you said at the end there.
I said, call me out. That's put on YouTube.
I still could understand you. Sound like you got like a meat stick in your mouth.
I said, call me a hoe and then put it on YouTube. Okay.
I will. You got a problem with that?
Nah, fuck it.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I feel like Daredevil Born Again is the best show of all time. I think it's better than all the Marvel shows. I think MCU is finally back with Daredevil Born Again. And now we have Thunderbolts around the corner. Ha! Peak. Yeah, I hear an echo.
What?
Yeah, I hear it now.
Yeah.
Now you're just doing it on purpose, you son of a bitch.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Ha ha, very funny.
I'm serious.
You serious? All right, serious as dog shit.
That stinks.
Shut up. Well, throw me in a toaster and slap me with butter.
Butter's in the fridge.
But you know what's in the fridge?
Fries.
But no guys. No fry guy. Oh, that's an inside joke that was bad. I'm sorry. But yeah, man. Is he still here? Yeah, he is still here. Hey, what's up, Fry Guy? Oh, no. He probably is. He probably didn't turn off the live stream, so his profile's here, but he's, like, physically not here. Is Fry Guy in the room with us right now? Son of a bitch. Anyway, back to what I was saying about Daredevil Born Again. I also love how they brought back... see, this is how you can tell, like, the first episode was definitely the newer episodes that they shot, and then all the other episodes were kind of different, because in this episode, they kind of brought back what they did in episode 1, where the ratio of the screen started to change, and the camera started to change when Matt was using his powers. It's
like a fucking spider sense thing.
I think that was pretty cool. That's something I love they did. Like, I wish they didn't see... Like, they did kind of a cool job with it in season 1. I mean, the old show. But they definitely stepped it up in this show when it comes to the powers or whatnot.
Have you noticed that the picture quality and everything looks like a fucking movie?
Yeah.
I love that.
It's about time Daredevil got some cinematic love. It's about damn time. So, final thoughts on Daredevil Born Again, episode 8.
It was definitely like a 9.
I didn't ask for your rating. I asked what you thought, your final thoughts. Oh.
Well, it made me, really want the next episode,
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Did it give you a tingling feeling?
Oh, yes.
Look here, you sick fuck. Anyway, I love this episode. Okay, what's your rating on episode 7?
That's probably like a 8.5.
And would you rate this one, the new one?
Like a 9.
Oh, okay.
I love that suspense, tension build-up, man.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. I love what they did with Bullseye. I know he's supposed to come back in episode 9, which is really dope.
Yeah, because it don't get caught or anything. It just focused on this and that, and then it faded to black.
See, my theory is that's with Matt being shot. I think that's how Karen comes back to New York City, because she's supposed to be back in the next episode. So I think that's how they bring her in or bring her back. That Matt's been shot, so she has to come back and see what's going on and be there. And then, see, I don't know how Punisher comes involved unless, like, Kingpin orders a hit on Matt or something, and he sends those people after him, and Punisher finds out, and Karen's in the crosshairs, so something like that.
Like the scene in season 2 with Punisher coming with that one dude.
Yeah. I want to know who this person is that S772S. That's not suspicious at all. Anyway. So your rating for episode 7 is an 8, and then episode 8 will be 9, right?
Yeah. Whoever it is.
She followed you?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, my rating for episode 7, I give it like a 7.8. And episode 8, I give 8.9. I feel like episode 9 is going to be the peak episode of the season.
I feel like season 2, there's so much, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, season 2 is going to be fire. It's going to be peak. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I feel like this season was just a
build-up.
entree, appetizer, you know?
Yeah, like a build-up or something. Yeah.
Yeah, like the introduction. Like, you know how season 1 of Sons of Anarchy was just it seemed like just an introduction, and then season 2 really got into it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure.
Alright, bringing something on, but just like a comparison.
True. But, yeah. So I think that's going to do it for this live. I know, I'm sorry this live stream was kind of, short and it was alright. I think it was kind of fun talking about it. Definitely next. Yeah. Well, definitely next episode, the final episode, we got to do a bigger live stream for sure. A big live.
I just hope I'm available.
Well, if you are, you are. If you're not, you're not. But we'll figure a way out. Maybe I could do a 2-parter. Maybe to have you in there.
Well, the thing is with this one is I gotta click on that one. Jill didn't come in. Jill didn't come in.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway, thank you for watching, cinema fans. This episode will be on YouTube today or tomorrow. So check it out. Next week will be the final episode of this podcast for the Daredevil Born Again after show, and also the final episode of Daredevil Born Again season 1. But we will be continuing the after show podcast on Thunderbolts soon, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, so I'll check y'all catch y'all on the flip side. So thank you for watching. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please go check out Film Fanatics and Fry Guy. You can find them on TikTok and whatnot, and Twitter, Instagram, all of them. Fry Guy and the Film Fanatics. So, anything you want to give out before we go?
No, it's just
Alrighty, well, I'll talk to you later, Film Fanatics, and I'll see y'all on the next episode. So, thank you for watching.
Alright.